Hey guys, Orly Wahba here, founder of Abraham's Legacy and Netillah, and welcome to day 5 of the Netilat Yadayim Chanukah Challenge. Now for our Chanukah Focus. Did you know that women shouldn't work after candle lighting? One of the explanations is that unlike Shabbat candles, which are lit in order to increase the light in the house, the purpose of the Chanukah lights is simply to remind us of the Chanukah miracle. And in order for the special purpose of the candles to be noticeable, we don't use them for any other purposes whatsoever. So why just the women? You see, in the time of our Chanukah story, Jewish women were forced to have marital relations with the Greeks. And there are those who explain that the great miracle of Chanukah occurred by means of a woman, and her name was Yehudit, as it's explained in the Agadah. You see, Yochanan the high priest had a daughter who was beyond beautiful, and the celebrated Greek king ordered that she lie with him. So what did she do? She fed him a cheese dish so that he would grow really thirsty and drink a lot and become drunk and then lie down and fall asleep. And so it was. He lied down, he slept, and at which point she took his sword and she cut off his head and brought it to Yerushalayim. And when the army saw that their hero died, they ran away. It's for this reason that in some communities it's customary to have cheese dishes on Chanukah. So now on to our exercise. Today is the 5th day of our challenge. And being that we're at the halfway mark, it's Thursday, it's the end of the week, it could be the weakest day. After a full week of Chanukah parties and events, plus getting ready for Shabbat tomorrow, it could be a really hectic day. So oftentimes when it's hectic, we could become a bit lax in our goals. But let's take this as a test and focus on our Netilat Yadayim performance, especially in the most hectic moments. The most important thing is that we don't give up. So do a bit of check-in with yourself and ask yourself the following questions. Do you see any progress in your Netilat Yadayim challenge? Are there ways that you can infuse maybe more Kedusha into the mitzvah? And what might be holding you back? We don't always see the blessings instantly. Oftentimes, looking back to see how today is different from day 1 when we just began actually can propel us forward. So stop and appreciate the progress, but at the same time, don't get down on yourself for not progressing as much as you may have, initially anticipated. In life, when we want to accomplish a goal, it's important to always move forward from a place of positivity, not to look back and work from a place of negativity. I want to invite you guys to share your journey with me at info@netillah.com. And of course, now on to our homework. So when you do Netilat Yadayim, make sure to remove your rings, unless, of course, you never remove them, in which case they're actually considered to be part of your hand. But do your best to incorporate that. And tonight, or today, when you're preparing a nice meal, or you're ordering pizza, or you're eating anything that's including bread, try to be mindful to do Netilat Yadayim before eating. And then do your best to say Birkat Hamazon and include the Al Hanisim section. Let's connect these two wonderful mitzvot together, washing your hands and saying the bracha, saying Birkat Hamazon also with extra kavanah. Birkat Hamazon is extremely special. It's very underrated how special it is. It's actually of higher relevance than even Amidah, because Birkat Hamazon is mitzvah de Orita. It's coming from the Torah. So just recognize that when we say the bracha, sometimes a lot of people say, I want to try to eat mizonot. I don't want to have v'hamotzi because then I have to make Netillah and then I have to do Birkat Hamazon. Instead, we should look at it as an amazing opportunity. Wow, I get to do Netillah, I get to do this bracha now, and I get to do Birkat Hamazon, which is actually said to be able to bring a tremendous amount of parnasan to a person's life. If you're saying it with kavanah, it's such an incredible, incredible mitzvah. Of course, let's not forget our Tehillim read. Set aside a few minutes because we want to bring even more brachot into our lives. So set aside a few minutes to read Tehillim from our Chanukah Challenge Circle that we have. That's in the Abraham's Legacy app. And you can find the link below. Now, I just want you to know that we've already completed over 22 books of Tehillim in just a few days. That's incredible. And the person who completes the most Tehillim in the circle by Sunday evening is going to win their very own 100% pure copper Netillah cup. Don't forget, you can invite family and friends to join you as well. Have a Chanukah Sameach. And remember, you could get your 100% pure copper Netillah cup by going to netillah.com. This makes for an amazing gift, not only for yourself, but for a loved one. And also on the website, you could learn more about this amazing mitzvah and its connection with Nechoshet. Tiskul mitzvot.